It's time again for our weekly heart-brain coherence meditation. Welcome everyone on Second Life, Kayla, Witch, Whisper, Anthony and Trinity, welcome to you. Some new faces today. Randy, welcome to you as well on Instagram. Good to have you here. Okay. Last week during the energy work session on Wednesday, same time, we got a question about using your imagination. Someone found it difficult to, for example, imagine white light coming over you from the top of your head downwards. It was difficult to imagine. And we have so many of those kind of things during our meditations. Today as well, during the heart-brain coherence meditation, we also have these things that I say, imagine breathing through your heart, and you never experienced breathing through your heart before. How does that feel? How do you know? It sounds weird, and of course you can't breathe through your heart, but you can imagine breathing through your heart. And as you imagine it and focus on your heart even more, that's where the energy goes as well, which results in a bigger field around our body, electromagnetic field around our body. So imagination is really important, but of course when you going to imagine things you never have experienced before, or you maybe can't imagine so easily, try to replace it with something similar that could maybe give you a similar feeling. So when it comes to, for example, light streaming down over you, you can imagine, instead of light, that you're standing in a shower, for example, and hot or warm water coming over you and the energy of that water coming into you. Exactly, which whisper you already put it in a chat, shower. Yeah. So then you have something fairly similar that you have experienced hopefully before, and then you can recreate that feeling and imagine that much better. So that's just a tip. So try to exchange it with something you have experienced, which can give a similar feeling. Okay. So the heart-brain coherence meditation, for those that are new to our group today, it's a meditation or a self-regulating technique developed by the HeartMath Institute. And what we do is that this technique balances your nervous system by breathing through our heart, by calming down our heart rate variability, and we also increase resilience by doing this often. It's a technique that is done at hospitals, schools, universities. Sport athletes do this technique. And actually everybody that has to perform under stressful situations, even the Dutch police force uses this technique to stay calm under stressful situations and make the right decisions. And they've experienced that they make less mistakes in stressful situations. So I just want you to give it a try. And preferably, we do this once a week, but preferably you should do this every day, especially in the morning, to give yourself a good start of the day. Another thing is that we also got a question about using this technique for manifestation purposes. How can you do it? How can you use this technique? Well, during this session, I will ask you to think back about a time in your life when you felt great joy, appreciation, care, compassion. Instead of thinking back about a time in your life, you can think about, for example, the future, something in the future you want to manifest. And you can think about, how does that feel? For example, a vacation to a specific country. How does it feel when you finally get the chance to get on that vacation? How does it feel? Imagine that. So often you will feel grateful. That's the universal key for manifestation. Joy, of course, happiness, excitement. And then you try to generate that feeling inside of you. Just envision yourself, and now you have to imagine again. Envision yourself that you are in that situation, that you are already on the beach, for example. How does it feel? Can you feel the warmth inside of you? Can you feel relaxation? Can you feel the joy, the happiness? So that's something you can do. And then it's important, and it's also important with this meditation for everything else as well, that you get out of it. Try to hold on to that state of being. Try to be in that state of gratitude if that's what you created. Try to stay in that state of happiness, joy, appreciation, compassion, care. Try to hold on to that throughout the day. Okay. What do you think? Shall we get started? Good. So find a comfortable position. Make sure you have good enough support. For those on Second Life, you can play the music stream for some nice calm music. Okay, when you found your position, you feel that you have enough support. Close your eyes. And let's start by centering ourselves by taking a nice deep inhale. And exhale and relax. Lower your shoulders, loosen your jaw. Feel yourself getting centered. Breathe all the way out. And in again, another nice deep inhale. And exhale and relax. One more time. A nice deep inhale. And exhale and relax. Very good, very good. Breathe normally. And try to breathe a little slower and a little deeper than you usually would do. A little slower and a little deeper. Use about 5 seconds for your inhale and 5 seconds for your exhale. And notice where you feel your breath the most. Maybe you feel your breath the most in your nostrils, or the back of your throat. Maybe you feel your breath the most in your chest or your tummy. Just notice where you feel your breath the most. Put your attention on that spot. Right there where you feel your breath the most. And follow your breath. Notice how it goes in and out. In and out. Also notice the quality of your breath. Colder air flowing in and warmer air flowing out. Keep following your breath. And know that if you during this session notice that your mind has wandered off, your thoughts are all over the place, just gently and without judgment get back to your breath. And notice how that point where you feel your breath the most, notice how that feels. And remember that feeling. Remember how it feels breathing through that point. Because now I want you to drop this focus point down into your heart space. So focus on your heart space, focus on your heart. You can help by putting 2 fingers or your hand on your chest, right there where your heart is. Now imagine breathing through your heart. Breathing in through your heart. Out through your heart. In through your heart. And out through your heart. Keep breathing through your heart, nice and slow, nice and calm. Now, know that your heart creates the biggest electromagnetic field around you, measurable several feet away from us. As we breathe through our heart and focus on our heart, it gets slightly bigger and stronger. You can imagine it as a soap bubble around you. Nice big soap bubble, nice big electromagnetic field around you. Keep breathing through your heart, keep strengthening that field. Now I want you to create a feeling of joy, appreciation, gratitude or care or compassion inside of you. You can do as like told before. You can think back about a time in your life where you felt great joy, appreciation, care, compassion, gratitude. Or you can generate that feeling on the fly. Maybe you are grateful for something right now, or something that happened earlier today. Or you can manifest something in your life, something you want so much to happen. Then think about how that would feel. Would it give you joy? Would it give you gratitude, care? Would you feel compassion, excitement, appreciation? And as you breathe through your heart, I want you to live or relive that moment as if it is happening right now. And really go for it. Just not only think about it, see it happening in front of you. That moment, that situation in your life. Be in that moment as if it is happening right now and feel that feeling. Feel that feeling of gratitude, appreciation, joy, gratitude, care or compassion, and go for it. Fill your body with that feeling. Let every cell in your body vibrate with that feeling. Breathe through your heart. Keep generating that feeling inside of you. It's okay if you notice that you're smiling. It's okay if you notice that you feel warm inside of you. Just keep generating that feeling as if that situation is happening right now. As you fill up your whole body with that feeling, radiate it outwards into your field. Radiate it outwards into your field. And on your next out breath, I want you to lower your shoulders and relax even more. And just be and let go. Just be in that feeling, be in that bubble. Relax into it. Keep breathing through your heart. Enjoy this moment, enjoy the feeling. And relax. Let us slowly get back to our group. Breathe normally. Notice the room you are in. Notice any sounds in the room. Take a nice inhale, and as you exhale, move your body back and forth and from side to side. And wiggle with your fingers and toes. And when you are ready, open your eyes. Welcome back. You can type back in the chat when you are back. Welcome back, Witch Whisper. Welcome back, everyone on Instagram. Welcome back, Kaylai. Welcome back, Anthony. Hope you enjoyed the session. Enjoy a good time. Stole, welcome back to you as well. Great. Okay. So this is something we do just to practice. Gandhi, welcome back to you as well. This is something we practice every week just to keep us going and to keep us busy with this heart-brain coherence meditation. Please try to do this every day. This is a longer session. When you do it yourself and you get the hang of it, you can skip that first part where you breathe and notice how your breathing feels and notice the point you are breathing through. All that you can skip after a while, and you know when this happens. You just drop down into your heart straight away, breathe through your heart, because after a while you notice how that feels, you notice what you should do. Make sure you take about 5-second inhale, 5-second exhale, just to calm your body down. And create that feeling. After a while you notice how things feel as well. You can recall that very easily. And then you go from a 20-minute session like now to a 10-minute session, and afterwards a 5-minute session just as well. And even a 5-minute session boosts your immune system several hours, so no problem. And sometimes when you get very, very into this, you notice that under stressful situations, for example, you can do this yourself. That you just stand there, your eyes open, you just drop into your heart, breathe in and out of your heart. Create that feeling you want to have instead of that agitated feeling, for example. So, an easy self-regulating technique. We are back again on Wednesday, same time, for energy session, so please follow along with the notifications, etc. If you have any questions, suggestions, contact me. and I will try to answer your questions in the next session, or if there's a suggestion for a theme, we'll try to take that up as well. Okay? Thank you so much, everyone. Have a wonderful rest of your day and evening. Namaste. Take care.